now that it's the middle of the week, I could start making a lot of plays again. And with the run up of the market today, my portfolio actually went up in value. My margin went up in value, and it made a lot of my option plays that are expiring this week even better, even like more out of the money. So even though they're at like that high 80s, low 90 percentage of premium collected, we're closer now to like almost like 99% collected because we are so far away from the strike price, which is good because that means since I use margin, my margin continues to go up again, my buying power goes up, and I'm safe again. Even though I pretty much play pretty safe with my margin, this is how I continue to make more money doing these like naked puts. Even though they're cash secured puts, they're technically naked puts with when you're doing margin. So I decided to make a few plays on not actually just like one play today, and it was a cash secured put for Hood for the 17th of October. Did two of them, and I collected $1,100. So that puts me pretty nice, like at like 4,600 or 4,800 if I can include yesterday's play as well. 4,800 for September so far, and a lot of money is going to be freeing up, about like 20 to 30 grand worth. I think maybe even 40 grand worth is going to be freeing up by the end of this week. So I'll either be closing out those positions early, or I'll just let them expire worthless, and then on Monday of next week I'll start making like another big play and hopefully collect like 2 to 3 grand in the third week of September. And if I do that, then it'd be closer to the 8,000 mark, I believe. And then it gets me like really close to the 10K mark. And if I could continue doing this going forward and getting 10K months every month, that'd be like, I believe, 4 months in a row. That would be an amazing feat for this portfolio, because obviously 4 months in a row would go 40K plus, and then we're going into a lot of earnings for the same stocks that I use. So then October should technically be an even bigger month to kind of like match September. I mean, not September, July. It might be able to match July if the market continues to rally and earnings are continually doing well. I'd be able to get maybe another 11, 12, 13K and finish the year out strong going forward from there, because then you have to remember I've been collecting premium this whole time, and then I get to continue making more contracts with these premiums that I'm getting. And then obviously when we get towards next year, then taxes will hit. Hopefully with all the businesses I do and the real estate that I have, I'll be able to offset some of these gains. I do believe I will probably have to pay some taxes, but that's fine. That's the trade-off for making so much money, and it's okay. It's okay. So, but for the people that want to see my trades, I do have a free Discord. I put out my plays there, but I also don't put the strike prices on the free Discord portion. There is a premium portion where you could directly contact me and my friend John, more accessible, more easy. And we put our actual full trades in there. We put all the strikes, everything, so you could pretty much follow the plays as we play them, because we put it out immediately as we trade. And then you could ask us anything. I have my alerts set up that if I'm tagged in that, I will immediately open up my app on my phone if I'm out, and I'll try to answer whatever questions that I'm tagged in. So that's definitely one of those services that you could get if you join that premium. And to be honest, guys, the premium version of our Discord, it's $240 for the whole year, or $30 a month. So you actually get a huge discount if you do the whole year. And pretty much everyone that's in there made their money back on the first play watching, like the first play of the week. If you join on a Monday and I put out a play on a Monday, you probably made back your membership fee. So why not? Because you got to pick our brains. Two different ways that we sell options. I'm more conservative in the sense of my strikes and the plays that I use, but I'm also risky in the sense of using or more aggressive in the sense of using margin. But John's very good with his put credit spread. Well, yeah, he's just really good with his spreads, and you could grow your portfolio both ways. Put both of ours together, and you'll do really well in this portfolio. And again, guys, I'm just talking to you guys here because this is like a whole mindset thing. And there's a few questions that were asked in the free chat, like, is when picking a cash secured put or covered call, does volume and open interest really matter? And for me, not necessarily. It's a yes and no answer. And it's really cool that one of the other members in here is also part of Premium, answered for me pretty much. A lot of these things you can get some simple answers off of ChatGPT, which he did. And it's good because, like, yes and no, because the reason why yes is because you need to be able to get out of these trades if you wanted to buy to close. Like, that's where you need the volume and the open interest. And if you don't, then how are you going to get out of those trades? And you have to pretty much hope that they expire worthless or be ready to be assigned. That's really it. So it doesn't really matter, especially if you're sticking to the rules that I talk about on this channel, that you should only be doing this strategy with stocks you want in your portfolio at whatever strike price you chose. If you chose it, you better be okay with either selling your shares away at that price or buying shares at that price. Like, that is as simple as you can make it, because that's what you have to do in this game. You can't just always win. You know, you're going to lose a few times, but make sure you're going to have a losing play by collecting a stock that you actually want in your portfolio. I always like dig that into everyone that I've mentored in the past. So that's just one of the things you have to do. So I'm super excited for this month. Hopefully I'll make a few plays, and hopefully I see you guys in that Discord. But overall, using the same stocks: Palantir, Sofi, Webull, Hood, and Hims right now. Those are the ones I'm using, and I also have some leaps on QS, some BBAI. But like I always say to people in the Discord as well, and my friends and everyone that I mentor, I use the same stocks over and over again because I've researched them, because I'm comfortable with them. Are there probably higher premium paying stocks out there? Absolutely. But if I didn't research it myself, I'm not as comfortable throwing money at it, unless it's like a YOLO play and I just will throw like a few grand at it, or just enough for like one contract, just so I'm not going to be like over leveraged in something I just don't understand. So these are like some of the rules that I talk about throughout this whole channel, the rules I go about in the Discord. So these are things just to keep an eye out for. So if you want to continue to make money with me and my friend John and everyone at Clockout Capital, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Discord in the links down below, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Peace.